Welcome back to the MMA Scene. Today's video presents
the fights myself and then finish it with an absolute bang.
So we spoke right after the Islam fight, and it was very clear that you wanted the fight again, you wanted the rematch, and you still want the rematch. I'm just curious, was there ever any talk of it being an immediate rematch? Did it ever get close?
It didn't get close to that conversation. Obviously, I wanted that rematch, but because they asked, "What do you want to do?" So they sort of, put it in my sort of shoes. Like, well, they put in front of me, like, "What do you want to do? Like, what, you want to, fight, defend the belt? Do you want to get the rematch?" But like, pretty much saying, if you do the rematch, that's not going to be till later in the year for a while, because he's obviously going to have to do all these things. I'm like, well, I ain't waiting around. So that conversation didn't go any further, because the fact that, I wouldn't be fighting him till later in the year or something like that. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, well, I'll go do my thing, and then I can do that fight later in the year anyway. You know what I mean? So I can just get one in between, because, I've been telling everyone I want to be active, and I ain't lying.
So is there a chance all goes well on Saturday and you're the one fighting him in Abu Dhabi in October?
Oh, I think so. I think, let's be real. Everyone wants that rematch. I want it. Whether Islam wants it, I'm sure the UFC, I know the UFC want it. So we're just, got to see exactly what's going to happen. But, that's definitely something that I want to do. But, I want to be active. So bring it on.
Have they told you that? Because I think after Charles's last fight, a lot of people thought he would be next for Islam in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I don't know. I haven't really had that conversation. I've got a year to worry about. I'll go do that, and I'll have them conversations straight after it. But, so I've got my full focus on Yair, but I definitely want that rematch. Just depends. That's what I mean. What's next for me after this, we'll see, because I want to be active. That's always going to come first for me.
And I definitely don't want to disrespect Yair, and this is the last question on Islam, but we spoke on the Sunday, and then when I woke up the next day, that's when Dan dropped those atomic bomb tweets about all the IV stuff. Could I ask what did you know he was going to do that? Or did you find out, he just told us he was on right before you, and he's just like, everyone was talking about how we're going to handle this, and he just said, hold my beer, let me just go tell the world on Twitter. Did you know that was going to go down like that?
Oh, no, I didn't know. Well, I was like the last one to know about it anyway. But, it's not really a conversation that I'm trying to get into. But, the thing is, obviously we had our chat, and I was just like a little bit like, having a little bit of a laugh and, sort of subtle things in there. But, didn't want to go too far with it. And then a couple of drinks from Dan. So, But, I mean, again, I'm just staying out of it.
Yeah. All right. So you've moved on, and now you've got Yair. Have you watched him throughout his career? He was obviously in the UFC for...
Thanks for watching us. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to get the latest news first.